People rarely bring flowers these days. If my memory serves me well, it was something about the economy or the environment. I still think they are pretty though. If you bought me a bouquet, I would probably cry. Maybe more than I have already, but enough about me and precious, flitting things. I brought you some seeds instead, your favorite, lilies. The weather here is so fine. I can see why they chose this place. I doubt they will let me plant any lilies here, though. Even if they did, concrete is not really what anyone would consider exceptional soil or soil at all. I know it took me a while to get here. I am sorry. The location is not particularly ideal. This is not my kind of garden, and you're not some resilient flower that would spring from underneath the earth at my word. If I had it my way, we would be meeting at the coffee shop. You know, our coffee shop. Or maybe it is just my coffee shop now. I guess you take your termination of contracts of allegiance quite seriously. They will let you in if you tell them that you know me, though. If I am not there and I am not here, then I am out elsewhere, lost, probably withering away. They did wonders with your stone. But I must confess that seeing your name engraved anywhere else other than on my heart is daunting. If I can bring myself to leave, this will be my last visit. If not, the soil beside you will become a bedding ground too. I'll tell them to skip the tombstone though. They will plant lilies instead. They warned me about hanging around this place. They mentioned something about dying roses and tales of death, but aren't we all bound to play out the scene? I mean, look at you, an actor, so dedicated to a role. Since when were you interested in theater? But enough about permanent things. I'm here, where you are least present, to talk to you. Everywhere else is a minefield of the familiar, and I do not know what to do. So here I am, playing the part of the deathly florist with dead seeds in her hands, finding comfort in the charm of flowers made of stone. I cannot pluck out any. I cannot fulfill my selfish desires and keep the most beautiful one for myself. This is not my garden. This is not the kind of place anyone would like to visit. It's filled with strangers, and there is no promise of good memories right now. Only unfamiliar names and lives are set in stone. But slowly, each tombstone will become a record of a day. Slowly, more parts of me will die and I will fade away. But there will be no funeral. There will be no elegy. To bury right is to bury whole. There will be no burial, because to bury me right would be to fist and bury the dead. I doubt anyone would be willing to do that. It is one thing to be heartbroken, and a completely different thing to be consumed with heartbreak. I fear I am of the latter disposition. I feel it the way others before me have felt it. It is a piercing echo from some barren land saying, your seeds are no good here. This place is not like they show in the movies. Postcards and flowers filled with sentiment. They did not tell me that it is impossible to transform ink into blood that rushes through veins. They never mentioned that I would not be able to add flesh to bones by my words, no matter how many times I speak. Believe me, I have tried. Even now, I am still trying.